I got a comment that said,
Ding.
make opera cake if you're so talented. I'm sorry. Was this person questioning my abilities? I am the most talented person to have ever existed. How dare she question this? I felt like I needed to prove that I am so talented. So I made one. If you do not know, opera cake is a French cake, but it's known to be very difficult to make for an unskilled loser like you. Not for me. It was actually very easy for me to make. I'm using a recipe from Preppy Kitchen, so I started by making the cake layers. For this, it's just a Joconde sponge. Yeah, I don't know what that means. It's French. I googled it. It turns out it means Mona Lisa. So Mona Lisa sponge. This doesn't really clarify anything. I don't like the Mona Lisa. Da Vinci did a good job or whatever, but something about her is creepy. Anyway, it's a regular sponge cake, but it has ground almonds in it. That's the main difference. The cake essentially has 4 parts. The second part is a coffee syrup. For this, it was just sugar, water, and coffee. I boiled these together. Then the third part is a coffee buttercream, but it's not a regular buttercream. It's French, so it's made with egg yolks. I liked it a lot. It tastes custardy. I liked it a lot. I would like to break character for a second. This cake is, in fact, very difficult to make. This was my second attempt. It's just, like, there's too many different parts and it takes so long. Now I feel like I have beef with the French. I digress. The last part is a chocolate ganache. This is something I know how to make. Sorry, I don't know why I yelled. I got excited. It was just chocolate and ganache. I've realized I just said to make a ganache, you need chocolate and ganache. My bad. Sometimes I think making sense is optional. I meant to say you need chocolate and cream. Once everything had been made, the hard part was over. I just put everything together. Let me describe the taste of this cake. Coffee, very chocolatey. It tasted so luxurious. I feel like me and this cake were not in the same tax bracket. I think this is probably why I had never heard of it until recently. This cake has only been marketed towards the super rich, and I am only regular rich. Don't ever let the rich gatekeep. You can have anything the rich have. Anyway, the cake is done. I know the person who told me to make this is trembling right now because my talent is frightening. But yeah, thank you to the French, and thank you everyone for being here. I love you. Bye. This is not a regular calzone. It's filled with butter chicken. You know, sometimes I look at the things I make, and not to sound big-headed or whatever, but like, I just don't understand why there is no one who is deeply in love with me. Hello? If my soulmate is watching, please DM me. I'm ready to feed you. I take that back. Leave me alone. Please don't DM me. The last time I paid attention to someone who slid into my DMs, I got played and then I barely ate for 3 months afterwards. Silver linings though. I have a skinnier waist now. I digress. To make butter chicken calzones, the first thing you need is butter chicken. Ideally, you want butter chicken that is left over. Then the recipe is super easy peasy lemon squeezy to make. I fear I have a big black family, so there's never any leftover food. So I use freshly made butter chicken. After it had been made, I let it cool. You don't want it to be hot when you add it to your dough because the dough will melt. I don't know if that's true, to be honest. I don't know if dough can melt. Sometimes I like to say misinformation, but with confidence, because when you say things with confidence, everything sounds believable. But either way, you don't want the chicken to be hot, so let it cool down. For the dough, I made my pizza dough from scratch. You could also just buy it, but I made it from scratch. I filled the dough with the butter chicken and then also mozzarella. I don't have a pizza oven because why would I have a pizza oven? You know, I was considering buying one for this, but then I talked myself out. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like a pizza oven would be a good investment because I eat pizza, but I always have to order it. If I have a pizza oven, I won't need to. I would save so much money. Yeah, I'm gonna get a pizza oven. Thank you everyone for convincing me. Anyway, the main difference between a pizza oven and a regular oven is just the temperature. Pizza ovens get much hotter. This is another thing I am just saying with confidence. I don't know if it's factual, but I think I am correct. So to imitate this, I set my oven to the highest temperature it can go. Once they had baked, I brushed some garlic butter on top, and then the calzones are done. Woo-hoo. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you have a great day or night. I love you. Bye. This is a matcha iced white hot chocolate. Ooh, this drink was so nice and refreshing. My mind has never failed to amaze me. So to make this, I made the white hot chocolate first. To do this, I used my Hotel Chocolat velvetizer. I used to be skeptical of the velvetizer. One thing about me is I do not trust. But ever since owning one, I have fallen in love. It makes hot chocolate so much more smooth and creamy. And also, it's fun. Yeah, why do you not like fun? Let's unpack that. I digress. After I made that, I mixed some matcha and water together, and then I put the drink together. Ice, white hot chocolate, and then the matcha. And then it is done. Thank you to my friends at Hotel Chocolat, and thank you everyone for watching. I love you. Bye. I feel like Baked Alaska is kind of underrated. It's quick and easy peasy lemon squeezy to make, especially for me because I am more talented than you. It tastes good and it looks like an igloo. Yeah, I love igloos, so I made a mango baked Alaska. Did you know that igloos are real? My whole life, I thought they were a myth. I don't think I could live in an igloo. I get cold. Sometimes I watch my videos and realize I come across a little stupid. I'm just playing a character. Leave me alone. I'm actually very intellectual. My IQ is 300. I made the ice cream first. I made a no churn one because I know you are poor. There's no way you have an ice cream machine. But not to worry, I am for the poor. So no churn ice cream. You just need some cream, vanilla, condensed milk, and then mango pulp for the mango-y flavor. Once everything is mixed, you want to throw this into a bowl and leave this to freeze overnight. I know I did start this video by saying Baked Alaska is quick to make. I may have lied. But I lied with positive intentions. When you lie with positive intentions, it's not a lie, it's just a slight alteration of the truth. Afterwards, I made a cake layer. Most baked Alaskas I see, people buy the ice cream and the cake, then just put them together. You can also do this, but I made everything from scratch because I am jobless. I'm at an age where that age is 23, by the way. I get comments that are like, Ashley, I thought you were 40. Serious question, do you want me to kill myself? Because I will, just to make you feel bad. I was trying to say, I'm at an age where everyone around me now has serious, respectable jobs. I just make food videos, so I never know what to say when people ask what I do. I just lie and say I'm a dental assistant. The other day, I was talking to my friend and she had just got a bunch of body parts sent to her from work. At that point, I realized I don't know what my friend does. And it's funny because we have the same degree, but she's out here playing with body parts whilst I make silly little food videos for a living. How did our lives end up so different? I would like to clarify, the body parts were not real. They were plastic. I probably should have led with that. She was doing marketing for some medical company. I still don't really know what she does, to be honest. I digress. I made a meringue, then added this to the cake and then toasted it with a blowtorch. If you don't have a blowtorch, it's okay. You can just put the cake under your grill. Or I think originally back in 5 BC when there was no blowtorches, baked Alaskas were actually baked in a hot oven. So you could do that. I would be panicking though. I feel like the ice cream would melt, but no, it works. They were doing it in 5 BC. The mango baked Alaska is done. Thank you everyone for being here. I love you. Bye. Here is everything I ate in Zurich. I need to give you a backstory. When I was 14, I made a bucket list. It's very long. I would show you it, but I don't want someone to put bad juju on my list. But the third thing I put on that list was to go to Switzerland. 9 years later, I made it to Switzerland. I feel like I've been living my childhood dreams recently. I'm so grateful. I digress. The first thing I had was a creme brulee French toast. Did you see it? It was so pretty and also wobbly. Yeah, wobbly, wobble. I forgot to say, I came here on my own. It was so fun. I've never felt so much peace. It was just me and Kali Uchis playing in my ear. I am such a coochie. I love Kali Uchis. You know, when I presented the idea of going to Switzerland by myself to my mum and my brother, they acted like I told them I was about to start smoking crack. They were so against it. I don't know why, but it's okay. They eventually came around. When in Switzerland, you need to eat fondue. This is the second thing I had. Bread and cheese. There's no way it's not going to taste good. It was bread and cheese. 10 out of 10. I had a plan to go to this village called Lauterbrunnen. I wanted to see the Swiss cows and waterfalls. The day I was supposed to come to Switzerland, Manchester Airport had a breakdown. There was no power, which I don't understand because if I was in charge, I would simply just turn the power back on. So I had to rebook the flight on a different day. Now I only had like 48 hours in Switzerland, so I didn't get to go see the cows, but it's okay. I'm in my positive era. If you are a Swiss cow and you're watching this, I will come back to see you. I heard about this gelato place that has very nice pistachio gelato. I am the #1 pistachio consumer in the world, so of course I needed to try it. The best pistachio gelato I have ever had. Also the only pistachio gelato I've had, but I liked it a lot. I got a passion fruit one and a mango one too. The passion fruit one was my favorite. It was so refreshing. I need to talk about this Japanese restaurant I went to. I know I'd be saying I'm super rich and I was born into wealth. I fear it was all a lie. I actually grew up very poverty, but recently I've been able to do things that make me sit there and think I don't belong here. This restaurant was one of those places where I was thinking I do not belong here. I went there for Wagyu sando. That sounded fun. I ordered it and she started asking me how many grams I wanted the Wagyu to be. I was like, friend, I don't know, a quarter of the cow. How am I supposed to answer this? I don't know. Then at some point, the chef came out to show me the raw Wagyu and he was talking about where it came from. I was so confused. I didn't know what I was supposed to say. When I go to Nando's, they never show me the raw chicken. Anyway, it turns out I don't like Wagyu at all. I think I've decided that it's just better to eat the rich and not their food. The rest of the food was very good though. I like this restaurant. I got chicken karage and a matcha tiramisu. I loved the matcha tiramisu so much. The next day, I needed to try some Swiss chocolate. The bags of chocolate I picked up were pretty small and dainty, so I bought 3. It cost £150. 150 GBP. It's fine because I am the richest person alive. Now, please remember not to eat me when you are eating the rich, but 150 is a lot for chocolate now. I have this issue where when I see a price of something that's not in a currency I recognize, I assume it's free because the actual price is none of my business, you know? When I paid and walked out, I saw the notification on my phone. I was like, hold on, this feels like the chocolate was good. It was good, but I thought it was going to taste mad sophisticated, you know, but it was just good. I ate the chocolate for breakfast. Is somebody gonna match my freak? And by that I mean eat £150 chocolate for breakfast. I went to this smash burger place because I saw that they had truffle fries but with actual truffle on it. I've never had actual truffle, so I wanted to try it. She said they had no truffle today, but it's okay. The burger and the fries on their own were good enough. It didn't even need the truffle. You know what made the burger so good? It was the bun. The bun was so soft. Not as soft as my buns though, but it was very soft. After this, I had a ginger shot because I am skinny. Then the last place I went to was a bakery for a raspberry croissant. I would like to take this moment to say thank you. Not to sound corny or whatever, but I wouldn't have been able to be in Switzerland if it wasn't for all of you. So thank you. I love you, even though you all have dry, crusty lips. But that's okay. I accept you. Not everyone can be as perfect as me. Okay, thank you for watching. I love you. Bye.